So the general elections are being held in 7 phases and the results will be declared on June 4th. And let's go across to Hyderabad now. DD India's Akshay Dongre is joining us live from there. Good morning, Akshay. The campaigning for phase 4 of Lok Sabha elections ended on Saturday and silence period has begun. All 17 parliamentary seats of Telangana will go to polls in the 4th phase of the Lok Sabha elections on May 13th, that is Monday. Tell us, how was the intensity of the campaigning from different parties there?
Well, the campaign was quite intense, Abhishek. In fact, we saw several bigwigs from the political parties, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP party president JP Nadda from the BJP side, from Congress side. We saw Mallikarjun Kharge, the president of the Indian National Congress. The former president of Indian National Congress, Rahul Gandhi, was present here in the state and the city of Hyderabad as well, along with the Chief Minister Revant Reddy. And from the BRS side, we saw the former Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, along with his son KTR. All leaders were involved in high-intensity campaignings across the state. From Hyderabad, the four-time incumbent member of Parliament Asduddin Owaisi from AIMIM also held several road shows in a bid to garner support as far as the campaigning is concerned. But now the campaigning is over. Now the work is for the Election Commission to make preparations in order to ensure a smooth election process for all of the voters in the state. So from the numbers, it seems that about over 100,000 electronic voting machines are going to be used in the election. There will be about 200,000 polling officials and over 300,000 polling personnel that will be deployed across the state in this high-intensity election. In fact, right now, I would like to ask my camera person, Ramakant Sharma, to show you around that what is happening here at a distribution center. Here, this is one of the example of how distribution of EVMs take place. I'm right now at one of the distribution center where all the polling officials actually gather. So there are several distribution centers across the state of Telangana. In fact, even in Hyderabad, there are over 10 distribution centers from where electronic voting machines are to be given, are in fact given to these polling officials. And then from there, if you can see on my left hand side are the buses that will be leaving for different polling booths, different polling areas where all of these polling officials that have gathered here, they will check the equipment, make the preparations, get all the equipment and then leave for the polling booth that will be set up by today evening for the poll process to be ready by tomorrow morning. And all of the polling officials, all polling officials have come from different walks of life, different capacities, and they all will be present with the electronic voting machine throughout, ever since they start from here until the time they deposit the electronic voting machine. They will be accompanying the EVMs. That in fact is one of the most important equipment in the voting procedure for the voting to be conducted in a transparent and free manner.
All right, they all set to hold the elections tomorrow smoothly. But Akshay, since you are in Hyderabad, Hyderabad is bracing itself for the big showdown between Bharatiya Janata Party candidate Madhvi Lata and sitting AIMIM MP Owaisi for the Lok Sabha election. Hyderabad has been party stronghold with Owaisi winning the seat for 4 terms since 2004, if I'm not wrong. Tell us, how do you see the battle overall there?
Well, in fact, if we look at the All India Majlis-e-Ittihad al-Muslimin, that is the long form that is for AIMIM. Yeah. AIMIM's president Asduddin Owaisi, you have rightly mentioned that he has been the member of parliament from 2004. Yeah. However, the history of AIMIM goes way long back when it comes to the city of Hyderabad. In fact, the father of Asduddin Owaisi was also a member of parliament for 6 terms. So from 1984 till 2024, which is broadly about 40 years, AIMIM has been ruling the city of Hyderabad, and that is why it is considered a stronghold for the regional political party. In fact, AIMIM has also started to reach out to other parts of the country as well, conducting polls, placing their candidates. So when it comes to Madhvi Lata's candidature and other candidates as well, there is going to certainly be a showdown, because in the recent years we have seen that the BJP has also gained a lot of popularity. However, the biggest challenge for Asduddin Owaisi is going to face BJP, Congress and BRS, all these three political parties in the contest, which is being tightly fought by all the political parties. Earlier in 2019, the TRS, as it was called, the BRS, as it was called, the TRS in 2019, that was in the poll fray along with AIMIM. So AIMIM was contesting the elections from Hyderabad along with the support of the TRS. But this time around, both of the political parties have parted ways in terms of placing their candidates. So BRS has also set a candidate here. So there can be a division of voters here in the city of Hyderabad. So that can be a setback for Asduddin Owaisi, and it's going to be a plus point for Madhavi Lata's campaign, who is ambitious of winning the seat and breaking this citadel of AIMIM in the city of Hyderabad. Back to you.
All right, Akshay, before we leave you, the contest on May 13, that is tomorrow, Monday, will be keenly watched for multiple reasons. One, Congress would want to repeat its November 2023 Assembly election victory. And also, Telangana is key for the BJP for its mission south, and also 400-seat target for the NDA.
Well, yes, in fact, when it comes to the southern part of India, Telangana is one of those states where the Bharatiya Janata Party is most ambitious of winning the most number of seats and in fact expanding on the ground. So if you look at the performance of November 2023, the BJP had not done that well as it had done in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, where it won about 4 out of 17 seats. However, in the assembly elections, it could only get 8 seats. So the mood of the state is very clear when it comes to legislative elections. The state went with the Congress party, which won about 64 out of 117 seats, forming the government here now as the Revant Reddy is the chief minister. However, when it comes to the Lok Sabha elections, what we have seen that along with the setbacks that the BRS has received, and the poll promises that the Congress has not been able to fulfill so far, that they had made about 6 promises to be fulfilled in 100 days. Those 100 days have passed, so that there are a lot of questions that are being raised to the Congress party as well, and the BRS has in fact shrunk as far as the ground cadre is concerned along with the voters, so that can give an advantage to the Bharatiya Janata Party. But it all has to be decided by the voters of the state, because it's not just cities like Hyderabad, there are rural areas as well. There are several agrarian issues that the farmers have been facing. There are issues of reservation in the state, there are issues of higher education, better quality of infrastructure. So all of those issues combined are going to play an important role. And if you look at the departure of Telangana's politics from a regional identity to a national identity, because when Telangana state was formed, the regional parties had a lot of advantage, and that is why TRS formed the government for 10 years. But now we are seeing a paradigm shift in that politics, and that is why regional parties are not gaining that much as compared to the national party. So that is going to be quite interesting, because there was an anti-incumbency against the BRS. Now it is gradually developing because of the promises that were made, and it is just the BJP that has no disadvantage of anti-incumbency and can gain in these Lok Sabha elections, especially given the fact that these are national elections and national issues will be dominant as far as the candidates are concerned.
All right, Akshay, we'll leave it at that for the time being, but yes, we'll keep taking